Bienvenidos, gente de todos lugares, desde allá, desde por allá y desde por allá. Welcome to Los Compas Podcast, el best podcast del mundo. And if you don't know that, then you're living under a rock.
For real, for real. Welcome back, everybody.
Yep, we are the best. Hernan?
We are the finest. We are the finest.
Looking cute, yeah, looking cute. Looking cute. Miguel, looking like a Target remnant right now. Kind of.
Yeah. Hey, yo, why would I bring that?
Kind of bugging me right now.
What do you mean? This is primitive. This is prime fucking streetwear right here, bro.
That's prime red, bro. We throw it all red.
It's
we never wear red.
Gear.
I bet you wearing khaki underneath too.
You wearing khakis?
No, I've never worn my khakis.
Show your legs.
Since I left Target.
Show your legs.
No.
Show the people.
Bro, what do you mean? Show my legs?
He's
covered in mosquito bites.
He's wearing khakis, bro. This guy misses Target.
What is this? A State Farm commercial or what, bro?
This guy misses Target. Speaking about Target, we should get our ETO on here. I know she's been wanting to get on the podcast.
Hit her up.
Maybe bring her in for a special guest.
I don't know.
Shoot us a DM. We'll get you on the podcast. So that way you can shit on Target with us.
Whoa,
I think she has I think there's a line she can't cross.
That's fine. I don't think Target, like the official Target corporation,
Target corporate follows us.
Yeah, I don't think they'll follow our podcast and listen to us. So I think she's fine.
Well, part of me hopes they do. Part of me hopes they don't. Because if they do, then shout out to Target. If they don't,
no,
shout out to Target.
No,
shout out to them for not following us. Because then we can, disrespect.
True. Fuck that bullseye.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, again, thank you. Welcome to another episode. We're here to talk about some juicy, interesting, crucial, crazy, ambiguous stuff.
My boy's really good at doing like things that sound like if it's like a thriller. I don't know how to explain it, bro. De todo, papi. All right, guys. I don't know where this is going. This is another episode for you guys.
It's getting hot in this room, but it also could be that it's really starting to get warm. It's actually starting to get warm, you guys.
Not for us over here.
Not you yet. Okay, well,
nah.
Hold it while you still can, because
look, I'm wearing a hoodie.
It's starting to get a little warm out here, and
yeah, if I wore a hoodie right now, I'd probably have heat stroke.
I'm not for it right now. Yeah,
it's not good.
Like
I'm sweating right now, dude. I'm just sitting here and I'm just sweating.
You're just hot, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
It's all the Riz I carry around, bro.
It's fucking all the unused Riz that just fucking is in your body locked up.
It's all the unused Riz that I'm secreting, bro.
How about you use it, bro? Use it for a good thing.
I don't know. I'm scared out here.
Go ahead, Miguel. I'll give you a lot.
Power comes true responsibility.
I'm gonna give him one chance. Throw some Riz at me, Miguel. Prove the haters wrong.
No, dude, I'm having flashbacks, bro. Hey, shout out to the boy Bully. He asked me the other day where I was trying to go with the last pickup line I had, the girl those clown shoes, and then I didn't have anything after that. Yeah, he asked me where I was going with that. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I panicked. I got scared.
Well, this is your chance to redeem yourself, bro. Right here.
Damn.
Hit me with your best pickup line right now.
You're putting me on the spot right now, bro.
That's how it is. You got to do it on the spot.
If you got Riz, you got Riz.
Damn, dude.
You got Riz. All right, gentlemen, moving on to the next segment.
I'm just caught off guard. I'm flustered, bro. Yeah, I'll think of something. I'll come back to you guys. Give me like 5 minutes.
I bet.
Serious our time for 5 minutes.
Because think about it. Look, when you're out in like the bar or something, partying or whatever, you scout someone, right? And then you're like, okay, you know what? Let me plan my action. Let me plan it a little bit. Not going cold turkey. And then just stutter and stuff. You
plan it while you're there at the bar beforehand.
I have a whole ass conversation while I'm there at the bar, and then it never happens because I never get up there.
He's at the bar. He has a conversation with her, and then he goes home and he's like, "Damn, I never even talked to her today." He's like, hey, but in his head, he had the best conversation ever.
It was all in a
and he went home with her.
To make you feel better, Miguel, though, I am in the same situation. Like, whenever I would go to a club with friends, I would never be the one that you know what? I see that girl over there. I'm gonna go hit her up. I'm gonna go slide and shoot some pickup lines. Now, I was always the one that was just chilling in the corner, just sipping on my drink, just by myself, and hoping that maybe some girl would walk up to me. But no, that shit's not gonna happen.
Hopefully, some girl would trip and be like, "Oh, excuse me, are you alone?
Can I buy you a drink, sir?" Nah, yeah, that shit never happened. It never happened.
See, so I never experienced that either.
What happened to equal rights, bro?
I never got to experience the going out to bars.
Hold on.
You're not missing out.
He's capping. He's capping. First of all, we went to the bars a lot, just not for that reason. Not for that reason.
As a single person, though.
I don't remember if you were single or not then, but when we were at Red Brick, we're going crazy. I know, but I'm just saying, you went to the bars just not for that reason.
That's what I'm saying. I never had that experience of going to the bar single. Like,
you never needed to. You had that much riz, bro.
But even if what'd you say?
I said you had that much riz. You never needed to go out of the bar.
Oh,
everywhere you go, this fool always has to say hi to somebody. Always has to make friends with somebody, bro. It's like he just has this fucking like layer of riz, bro. It just fucking attracts everything around him, man.
It's not even a riz. My boy's just confident that when he speaks, man. He knows how to talk. He just knows how to speak.
I'm the least confident of all three of us, I think.
That's cap.
Because he's equal to us when it comes to pickup lines and shit. Like I'm sure he won't be able to do pickup lines like we can. Like we all of us are equal in that sense.
Hey, bro, she fall from heaven. Your face looks like shit.
Down. All right. Wait, yo. All right.
But it's different though when you go to a club as a single guy and when you go to a club as going with someone that you already dated. A taking guy, you know. Now I feel like I would have the confidence to help be a wingman to you, for example, and help you in a situation where like when I go up to this girl, I would be able to help you since now I don't have any of those worries of like, I got to pick up a girl. I got to do this. I got to do that. So I feel like, I'm telling you, I've been wanting to go to a club with Miguel for so long, but
I've been wanting to go to a club with you guys in general. We never
make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Make it happen, bro. 50th episode. We'll record for live from the bar.
live from the bar here at a club.
Yeah,
downtown LA.
See, the other thing is like if Miguel wants to call it attraction of people, is like friendly based. It's like I don't like that's it. It's just friend based. It's like, hey, what's up? Boom. That's it. It's not like I'm trying to get at you.
I don't know. You want me to name some examples right now? Because I don't got any, so you're lucky.
Bring out the receipts. Oh, I was gonna say bring out the receipts. Dang.
No, I don't got receipts, bro.
I don't know, but that's just me.
All right. We get the point. Let's move on. I'll come back with the pickup line by the end of the episode, hopefully.
That was 5 minutes, bro. You had 5 minutes.
Bro. I was focusing on the conversation, bro.
No, you can't multitask.
No,
you can't be like looking at this girl and then thinking about what you're gonna say to that girl.
Exactly. You can't be getting this girl's number while talking to another girl.
You gotta focus on just one girl at a time. You know, you can't be.
Not
why are you gonna put all your eggs in one basket?
I mean, you're right. You're gonna have some level of respect, though. What do you mean? I feel like that's disrespectful. You go talk to one.
Okay,
unless they reject you.
Her non-thing of getting a number and talking to someone else. That one, yeah, I don't know about that one.
Okay, what the fuck?
You can look at two different girls and just have plans of like, okay, if I do.
It's like going up to a girl and be like, you know what's missing from my phone? Your friend's number. Shit, damn. No.
It's like those videos that you see on social media where you go up to hug a girl and then there's another girl behind her and you give her a kiss. Yeah, you don't know if you've seen some shit like that.
That's sad.
Veronica sent me one where it's like me, not me, but like the guy hugging a girl and then his best friend's behind him and they just fucking dap him up behind. Yeah. So it's like, you're waiting for the hug, but in reality you're there for the homie.
Exactly.
And then Veronica just like sent it to me and she's like, this is you. I was like, hey, bro, I can't say.
Hey, this is a good time to switch up though. Like since we're in this type of conversation, I think it's a good time to bring up your topic here, Moises.
Which one? Yeah.
Hey, you got more than one?
Bro, you know me. I got topics on topics on topics on topics on topics. I'm more like a cheese pizza. One and done.
One and done? Huh? Basic, but I respect it.
Well, I guess. Well, is cheese a topping?
Yeah, it's a
part of the pizza, man.
Bro, what? On the menu, cheese is a topping. On the menu,
no, that's extra cheese though. That's extra cheese.
No, it depends.
You can't
so if you ask for a plain pizza, are you just getting tomato, marinara, and bread?
That's literally a pizza with no toppings. That's a pizza with no toppings.
No.
Yes.
No. A plain pizza.
You can't count the base cheese as a topping. That's a part of the pizza.
How is cheese base? Some people can't have cheese.
They won't get a fucking pizza. Yeah.
You people get pizza without cheese. It's just the sauce and the toppings.
Well, then you could be like my sister, where she was in her weird phase, where she took off all the cheese and just ate the bread. And at that point, we would call her out. We would call her out and be like, "Bro, you're not eating pizza. You're eating bread."
I've done that before. Then again, okay, I would take it off and then eat it at the end. So maybe that doesn't count.
Eat the cheese at the end?
Yeah, I would just eat like cheese. I love cheese, bro. Leave me alone.
Yeah, cheese is bomb.
But why would you take it off the pizza? That defeats the purpose.
Shut up, bro. You over here talking about cheese being the topping.
Because it is a topping.
It's not a
point
topping.
being, look,
Alright.
we'll put this out there to the people.
Yeah.
We'll
Post
find
it as
out.
a short and poll for
You got to be
people.
clear though. You got to be clear. Is
Okay.
the base cheese that's on there, is that a topping?
Whoever made cheese has a base topping. Whoever decided that.
As a pizza constitute as bread, marinara, and cheese, everything else is considered a topping.
Yes.
Yes or no? What are you guys' opinion? Let us know.
Let us know, because Miguel got me heated right now. I need to know what y'all think.
Alright, but back to my topic, my lonely ass pepperoni topic. Work wives. I don't know. We brought this up, was it last week?
Yes, sir. Last episode.
It feels like forever. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever.
You miss this.
Work, wives, work, spouses, work. I don't know whatever you want to call them.
Work moms.
Are they weird?
For Miguel.
Are they weird? Are they not weird? Is it cheating? Is it not cheating? Well, I don't know. I'm saying, like, how far do you go with your work spouse, you know? Like,
well, what do you define
what constitutes?
as... Yeah,
well,
what
like I said,
I have the same
like
question.
I said, remember last time, I think, was the last time I gave a definition where it's like someone who's on the same, like, level as you?
I can
Would
tell
it
you
be
what
like
Monica's
someone that
definition
takes-
was.
Okay, I think you could say work wife, work mom, work whatever is all like the same thing. It just depends how you want to call it. But it would be like someone that I guess kind of takes care of you at work, maybe like feeds you every once in a while, or like brings you like snacks or treats or whatever. Maybe even gifts, or maybe not gifts, because I don't know, that could be basically just a friend, you know.
I mean, that could be a thing too. I was talking to Monica about this because this is a conversation that we've never had before. So I honestly didn't know what to expect from it, but I kind of got to know her side of what she thought a work wife is, or like a work husband is, and it's essentially that something you're very close to this coworker, and you guys put these like labels on each other. Like, oh, this is my work husband, this is my work wife. It's kind of like a little mini marriage outside of your own marriage, if you were married, or whether you're married or if you're just together with someone already. It's kind of like a little mini marriage because you're doing things together, you're eating, you're going out to eat together, you guys are bringing each other food, you guys are always around each other, you guys are hanging around with each other alone. In her opinion, what she said, she thought she's not really down for something like that. She thinks of that as being disrespectful to like your partner. And I kind of agree. Like if she comes home to me and says that she has a work husband, and I find out that they go on lunch together by themselves, or they're calling each other work husband or work wife or whatever, and they're bringing each other gifts like Miguel said, and just doing all these things that she would do with me, but just with someone else, I'd be a little upset about that. I feel like I would find that a little disrespectful.
Where's the cutoff line between someone being that and being a friend?
You're putting the label on it. You're calling them.
If you label it as a friend, that's okay then?
No, it's different. And then it's
like,
also
hey, my friend bought me this. I brought my friend this. My friend brought food this day. I brought my friend food this day.
Or like
my friend went out to eat. Went out to lunch together. If I feel like the label itself is just misleading, and it's all the same shit. Because at the end of the day, it is all the same shit.
I feel like putting a label on it puts it at a certain level of disrespect, in my opinion. I'm like, don't call this person your work husband or work wife.
What if
because
I feel like that, and you just don't talk to each other after work? Like, what if you just only talk to each other at work?
I don't know. It depends, because how long have these people known each other while we've known each other? Like, is this a new thing, or is this something that has been brought to your attention since the very beginning? I feel like that also plays a part, because if it's a work husband that like you never brought up to your girlfriend or boyfriend, then that is definitely kind of shady, and I would think that is disrespectful. But if it's something that you brought the attention to since the very beginning, and this person has no malintentions, then it'll be fine if it's something like that. But
no matter what label it has. It's fine.
No matter what label. I mean, I still wouldn't say, I wouldn't want them to call it a work husband or a work wife. That's just me, though.
That's my work wifey, bro. Hey.
But no, because like, so I was like reading right now. One of the common ones is it's strictly work. Only at work. They don't have, like, you don't talk to them outside of work. You don't talk to them, when you're not at work. But like, and it's more like you're just exclusively like hanging out with them. More like you go to them for advice, whatever at work. You go for them for whatever that's at work. Yeah. You guys eat lunch together, whatever at work. But it never stems outside of that work environment. But I get your point though. Like, it would feel weird, like if Veronica came home, say, hey, my work husband brought me breakfast today or brought me lunch today.
Yeah, that just sounds weird.
First of all, I'd be like, well, is he paying for the service, or like it's ain't free?
What?
Like, if he wants to hang out with you, he's gonna pay.
Yeah.
And
What?
we're gonna make money off of this.
Yeah,
But
make him the
know.
sugar daddy. Might as well.
Yeah, bro. Like honestly, like 80-year-old guy wants me to hang out with him outside of work. If you're down.
Now that's a whole different topic to discuss in itself, man.
Brought up with Veronica. Veronica's like, well, for us, it's like it would just be weird. And I think the biggest thing is like the label. I think if like she's aware that I have a friend that I hang out with at work, hang out a lot, which I do have this one coworker who like we always like would eat lunch together and like take breaks together because like we come in at the same time and I don't really talk to anyone else. So it's like to her, like I even see her more like as like a younger sister because she's so much younger than me. So it's like I think if you base those parameters where it's like, you know, like she's a friend, has been a friend, we just happen to take lunch and break all the time together and that's it. And again, like outside of work, I don't text her. And it's more like I think it's like every Monday, it's more like, how's your weekend? And then you talk about your weekend, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then I think like Veronica, the thing about Veronica is like she works with a lot of females, and it's like a school aspect, so it's like kind of, and they're like solos, so it's like she doesn't really have that interaction with someone else. I think for us, it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. But what would you call her? You said that you hang out. Well, it's more like a work kind of thing. But would you put that title on yourself for her?
No.
Right?
No. Yeah. And I think that's where it becomes, well, if you're already putting that title on, it's like, why?
Yeah.
Like, what's the reasoning behind you wanting to put that title on it?
Exactly.
So
that's how I see it too.
But to each their own, you know, like fuck it. Like
I want to see Miguel's side of things because I feel like he's on the opposite side of it. So, and Miguel, let us know what's going on in your head.
I don't know.
Miguel's just trying to have a wife at home and at work, bro.
I'm just trying to have something, bro. At that point. To me, those titles don't mean shit, bro. At the end of the day, it's all the same shit. They're just friends at the end of the day.
Would you feel the same way though if you were in a relationship though?
Yeah. I
don't know, man.
Go back 6 years ago. Go back 6-7 years ago when you were in a relationship. Hey.
No, bro. You can't let the past relationships define future relationships.
Hey, so and so is my work hubby. We're going to the movies. Is that cool?
Damn, bro. You're bringing out my demons right now. That's crazy.
I'm just saying, bro. Like you're saying it like now, like it's like, yeah, it doesn't mean shit, but like, would it have meant shit when it was back then?
She didn't tell me about that though. She told me after it happened.
Oh,
yeah. She didn't tell me she was going to movies.
Point being, I think it's the fact, and like again, not to call you out, but I think it's the fact that you're not in the relationship. That's why it sounds like it's like whatever.
Well, that's why I was saying like if it stays at work and that's it, like it's not afterwards. Like okay, but now that it's like after work and you're hanging out after work, I'm like okay, that's kind of a little weird, but it's cool at the same time. Like maybe if it's a group setting, but even if it's a one-on-one setting, like I trust to an extent,
Yeah. But again, I think it also just comes down to the title. Like, if they're friends, fuck it, they're friends. That's it. Once you try to put a title on it, then I think that's going to become something else.
Exactly.
I think because I'm with you, Miguel. The title is less red flag than friends because they're like, oh, he's just a friend or she's just a friend. That shit, that shit fucking bugs people more because you're like, oh, that she ain't just a friend. Or he ain't just a friend.
I think it just depends on.
It to me, work life, work husband, work whatever. It seems friendlier and more innocent. And when you start to use the term
because
friend,
you're putting it
I
out
feel
there.
like some people hide behind that word friend, but really it's more than just.
I feel like it's the same thing though. To be honest, I feel like
honestly, I feel like it's.
I feel like if you're. I feel like that would be the same thing though. Like if you're playing it off as he's just a friend, but then you also have the title he's just my work husband. What's the difference? I don't get it.
I think if your intentions are if malicious from the beginning, then it doesn't really matter whether you put a title in there or not, if he's a friend or not. Like if you're gonna be that person, you're gonna be that person.
I agree with Miguel in the situation where if the person's just a friend, then I'm okay with if Monica has a friend that happens to be a guy, they've been coworkers for a long time, that's completely fine. I don't care. I have enough trust in her to know that she's not going to do something stupid. But I don't know. It feels the wrong way. It makes me feel a certain way if she had put a title on something like that.
Yeah. Also, here's my follow up to you. Literally what you just said. So if this friend has been friends for a while, what if it's a new friend?
If it's a new friend, that I feel like it's gonna be different for everybody. Like if it's a brand new friend, then you're gonna be a little suspicious. I mean, you can't lie to yourself and not be a little like, this person wants to hang out with my girlfriend, my fiance, 1-on-1, or go out to lunches and stuff like that.
That's just you being cautious of the other person. Obviously, it's not that you don't trust your significant other. It's just
exactly, yeah. I don't know what his intentions are.
Person. Right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't get upset or anything when you're talking to someone and they're like, oh hey, my boyfriend this, or oh hey, my girlfriend. They let you know off the bat I'm with someone. So whatever conversation starts to happen, you know it's just when we're friendly. That's it. We're good. Golden. All right. I believe you should still be able to make new friends, regardless of
100%.
sex.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because like you're constantly growing, you're changing. You many people can change you. You don't know what people can bring into your life, kind of thing. But Anand's right. I think part of me would be suspicious. But that's like a self-confidence thing, you know. That's not on my significant other.
But I don't even think it's a self-confidence thing, though. I feel like that's
it's
just a normal human nature. Yeah, human nature thing. I mean, someone that you've never met in your life just comes out of nowhere. Like I said, you never met before. I mean, there's no way you can't be just a little suspicious about it. And you're right. I mean, you're always going to make new friends in life. Who knows? Who's to say that this person doesn't end up being your friend as well? But in the beginning stages, like, you can still be a little suspicious of them because you don't know what their intentions are in the beginning.
No. I think, like, looking back at it, like, when I was in high school, like, I had way more girlfriends than guy friends. But I think it's just the way I interacted with them. I was never, like, the sporty guy. I was never into sports. I could never talk sports with people. I could never, like, really talk about, like, shit like that. And then, like, every year, like, I would have a different group of friends. Like, the first year, it was just, like, friends that, like, I moved in from, like, middle school. It's just, like, familiar faces, you know? Freshman year. Sophomore year, I think, like, it was more like music people. And then I was like, well, again, it was more like they were musically inclined. They were trying to be something in music. I think, like, third year, I ended up hanging out with, like, I mean, I hate to put it this way, but, like, you know, bad kids, you know, people who weren't, like, would always get suspended, drug dealing, like, shit like that.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, well, that's not me either. And then but I always had, like, those girlfriends in classes because it was just easier to talk to them. And then, like, my senior year is when I had a girlfriend and I just spent time with her friends, and they were all girls, unlike some guys. So it's like, for me, that was also like, my parents would always be like, oh, you know, you always have all these girlfriends. I was like, yeah, but it's not, it doesn't mean anything. Like, I just make friends regardless of who they are. But if it's not friends that I want to keep around, I'm not going to keep around. And I think it stems into, like, me now, like, even now, they're, like, at work, it's, like, sometimes, like, it's just easier to say hi to a girl and just, like, hey, what's up, versus a guy who, like, I don't know, like, sometimes guys get the bad, like, I don't know, they get the bad impression of you for, like, saying hi to them, or, like, what's up. And then there's other guys where it's, like, instantly, fucking, boom, your bros, like, instantly. And I think that's for me. It's been, like, hit and miss for me.
All you gotta do is do the nod. What's up, bro? What's up? And that's it, bro. That's it. What the fuck?
You gotta warm up.
That is how one of my friendships started. That is how one of my friends, you know, hey, but do you do the head up or head down?
No, I do up.
Up.
Yeah, I do
up is what's up. Nod is down is respect.
Respect.
Maybe do both, but you go.
You just look
the fucking wacky inflatable guy.
To strangers, I do go nod down. I do like kind of respect nod down. You know, like, hey, how's it going? You know, and then once I get to that person, like, I'm like,
what's up, fool? Like,
what's up? That's true.
Okay. So I think it depends on the aggressivity of your, you know, head up jerk. That's how you usually just, like, slow.
Is that a word?
Like, slow, gentle, you know, like, what up, you know, kind of thing. And then smile, bro. If you're fucking like, you know.
Hey, what's up, Charlie, hombre?
Bro. Dude, I remember at Target, I would do that shit to everybody. I don't know if I was known to be the person that would nod, but people would bring that shit up to me. I'm like, yeah, he nods. I'm like, yeah, I do.
He nods. He's a nodder.
I nod to everybody.
Peace sign, bro.
Well, good.
Yeah. All right, that was a good topic. I'm glad we got that
wants to be a work husband. That's what we found out today.
A what?
Ladies, hit him up.
A work husband.
Trying to be a work husband.
A husband, period. What do you mean?
Yeah, an at-home husband, off the clock husband,
all around
husband.
24/7. 24/7 husband, you already know.
Could be the husband to your husband.
Wait, yo, what the what?
Bro, you just bro.
What the hell does a husband to your husband even mean, bro?
You know what that means, Miguel. We don't gotta spell it out for you. All right, guys, moving on here. We have some questions that were left by our fans, but before we get into those, I have one question that I wanted to ask myself. Bit of a random question, but I thought it would be fun.
This guy always has random questions.
I know, I do. I try to, you know, keep you on your toes every now and then. Miguel, Moises, if you guys were to be born in the Middle Ages and you guys were rebellious kinds of people, what would you get arrested for if you were born in those times? Like, what would be the reason you would either get arrested or, you know, out of here from this life in the Middle Ages? You know, times were wild back then, so give me your craziest answer. Start a revolution, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The tennis court. What is it? The tennis court with the clergy?
With the clergy?
The clergy.
Wait, what era is medieval?
He said the Middle Ages.
The Middle Ages. So you would start a revolution.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What would be your motives though? Like why you start this revolution?
Equal rights to everyone. I'd probably get stoned to death, honestly. But
Miguel would start a revolution. I'll give you my example. Just because how things were back then, I feel like I would commit a lot of treason for my reason of getting arrested. But I think that would be more than just getting arrested if you were in treason. I'd probably get either the cutting of the or I would the other famous one that I'm not gonna say.
I mean, think about it. Back then, arrested either meant like imprisonment for life or you're getting your head cut off. Like, I mean, there was no, all right, we'll give you a light sentence of like 2 months. No, fool, you're either you're done or you're done, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. Just because of how iffy things were back then, I feel like I would do a lot of backstabbing and try to get on everybody's good side. Like start off on someone's good side, backstab them in the end when things get a little bit crazy, and then go to the other party and then stay with them until things are okay, and then backstab them when things get a little crazy. Try to survive as long as possible.
That's crazy.
Either that, or I would do some petty theft type shit. Just like go around stealing people's gold and fucking
just some light, just some
light where I don't know, just find some fucking boots on the floor. These look pretty nice. The fucking air medievals back then.
Damn. So I just looked at the top 5 common crimes: petty theft,
yeah,
arson, treason, murder, and stealing crops.
Miguel, Moises, you look like a stealing crops kind of guy. You want to feed your family.
Yeah. I'd be like, hey, bro, they got corn over there. They got some potatoes over there.
I think would burn the crops, bro. What do you mean?
This would commit arson
and starve myself.
That's arson. And
if you can't have it, nobody can.
Would I be that petty and be like, if I can't, have it?
If you can't have it, nobody can.
Yeah, I think you.
would. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. It was like something simple like that, or like I don't know. Then again, I don't know. Maybe back then I wouldn't have this enlightenment of like the church and shit. Like we've talked about before, like how we have different views. It's like I don't know if even back then I would have different views. Maybe back then I'd be part of the brainwashy.
Well, yeah, because I mean, the views were different back then, so everybody would be in the mindset of that generation, unless you came from the future or some shit.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with petty theft, shit like that. Some light.
I feel like Miguel would do some witchcraft
or witchcraft. You never know.
Yeah, I feel like Miguel would be some witchcraft kind of person. You'd be fucking putting spells on your enemies.
Do you guys believe in witchcraft and that it happened?
Bro, I just get shrooms and shroom everyone and then be like, yeah, this was a witch or something. And then
Miguel's a magician, bro. He would make people think he's a witch.
Yeah, back then it was also like, you're a witch. So you either, we're going to throw you into this pond with cement. If you come back up, you're a witch and you're killed. If you don't come back up, then you weren't a witch, but you died still. So
Miguel would be a smart witch though, because he would build the contraption to be able to get out of any situation. So if they dipped them, yeah,
he's a wizard, Harry.
If they dipped them in concrete, he would have some fucking invention that breaks him out of it. He'd be prepared for all that shit.
I believe it.
I bet. Well, we would all end up in jail.
A dabba-cadabra would have...
A dabba-cadabra?
Use one of those 3 deadly spells, bro.
That's wrong, bro. That's wrong.
It's avacadabra.
I thought it was abracadabra.
No, that's not the deadly spell.
No, it's just ava. It's AV.
Yeah.
So there's no abra?
The way Lord Voldemort says, like actual deadly spell.
Oh, you can't say his name, bro. He who shall not be named.
You fucked up. All right, guys, moving on. Moving on from
Cedric Diggory.
All right, guys, it's time for
my boy.
My boy. That shit kills me every time, bro.
That's my boy.
All right, guys. We posted on our Instagram, everybody. If anybody had questions for us, we promised to answer them on the podcast. So here we are. It's that moment. It's that time you've been waiting for. User asked questions. Our fans, our loyal fans, we thank you guys for always participating in our bullshit. And, we couldn't do it without you. We have some good questions here. I wanted to start off with one particular question just because multiple people asked for this. And they wanted to know what our takes are on the Las Vegas aliens incident that happened not too long ago. I think it happened like last week. I don't know if you guys knew about that.
It's all a simulation. It's not real. None of this is real.
It's a simulation? It's not real?
Yeah.
Man.
To be fair, I feel like there's a little bit of BS, but there's also a lot of cover up. I can't tell. You have a point of view of a cop's body cam watching a really bright light crash into the ground. And then you have the fucking shitty Samsung Galaxy fucking first generation fucking 2-megapixel camera point of view. That it's right there, it's back there. You can't see shit, brother. You can't see shit.
Shit pisses me off,
and then,
bro. That was like all the comments in all the videos too. I'm like, bro, 2023, everybody has iPhones, everybody has a fucking decent Android phone, but yet nobody can record any decent footage still. Like everybody always still fucking ends up recording with a damn fucking
quality, bro.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
I've seen people put filters over them and then like, you can see some eyes there, like a mouth open up. I'm like, bro, you can't see shit. 2 aliens one behind the forklift, one behind a shed, supposedly like 7 to 10 feet tall, kind of greenish, kind of grayish with kind of biggish heads. I'm like, where are they at though?
Yeah.
You think somebody would have gone and found them or had the balls to go over there, maybe like, catching 4K, where's the 4K quality when you need it, brother? Like,
seriously,
I don't know.
Let it happen to me. I'll be the one recording with my fucking camera, bro. I'll get some good footage. I'll get fucking abducted if it comes down to just to get some good footage for everybody.
He said abducted, but I mean, and probed, bro.
What?
He took it for the team.
In the end, though, Miguel, do you believe that like that situation like was a real situation?
I think we need to look at is not that, but look at what else is going on during that time, because I feel like it's always the cover, bro. The government's trying to cover something up. Something was going on with some stocks, with some company, with some kind of voting legislation. Just look at that. It distracts the mass media, bro, because we fall for simple stuff that's entertaining. And aliens, aliens. It's like,
chill.
They're supposedly. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. It's all real.
It's funny. It's funny you bring that up because there's also like a conspiracy theory, and like I'm not one to believe in conspiracy theories. I like listening to them just because they're fun and the fucking crazy shit they say. But there's this one that they thought was essentially the start of Project Bluebeam. I don't know if you've heard of Project Bluebeam, ago.
No.
Yeah, it's like this government-made thing that essentially is gonna reenact the second coming from a savior or a god, and it's essentially to like fool everybody in the world, to control the masses and make them put them essentially all under one like religion, one belief of this savior. And one of the steps, or like one of the things that happens during Project Bluebeam, is that they make and convince everybody that aliens are coming on Earth, and all these threats are coming to Earth, and we're all essentially under attack by these things that are coming here. And they are essentially, it's like a big ass hologram essentially, but it's a project that they've been working on for I don't know how long, and they make essentially a second coming, but it all hologram, and it makes it look just real to the masses, essentially just making them believe that all this is actually happening, just to control population and make everybody go under this like one religion. That's like the biggest conspiracy that I've heard from it. I don't believe it at all. I do think aliens, I do honestly believe there's shit out there. I don't think it's gonna happen for like this reason, for this like conspiracy. And I also don't think this fucking Vegas situation was a real situation. I do think there's things out there, but I think this Vegas one wasn't real, in my opinion.
Yeah, that sums it up.
Yeah,
you're right. There has to be something out there, man. The universe is just vast,
Well, it's like the whole, like, we've only explored X amount of our ocean. It's like, we know even less about outer space.
Yeah, honestly, people should worry about the fucking ocean more than the fucking outer space.
We could still find Atlantis, bro. We can find, like, a new species of piranha or something,
Bro, Atlantis already been found. I don't know if you saw it.
Megalodon, a giant squid that can walk on water. Who knows what you can find on there, bro? Diseases that could kill us, Parasites, fungus. Yeah, the fungi, bro. That's the real danger. Fungi.
We have a bunch of fun guys over here. Speaking of fun, here's the next question. Well, that's our thoughts on the aliens, guys. We hope that answers your question. We have the next question here. And I think Moises is going to be the one to answer this, because I myself have not seen this. Or Miguel, I don't even think you fucking knew about this movie. But what are your thoughts on the Hot Cheeto movie, aka Flamin' Hot, Moises? What are your thoughts?
I think it's a good, like, wholesome movie. It reminds me of, like, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's a movie called McFarlane.
Wait, hold on, you're being for real right now? You're not trolling me?
No, it's not Disney Plus.
What the fuck?
So, but point
also,
being,
McFarlane
it's a feel good movie.
It's an amazing movie.
McFarlane's an amazing movie. I cried in that movie too.
Wait, which one?
Miguel, you're pissing me off right now, bro.
What's McFarlane? Bro,
it's about a cross-country team.
Ignore him. Just ignore him.
We'll get to that
the cross-country team. My bad. I'm sorry. I saw the previews for that one, but not the hot. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Point being is, I think it's probably down the same line. I think a lot of it, maybe it's just for me, it hits like Hispanic roots. So it's like a lot of the shit that like you saw the older generation struggling to keep their kids, give them, what they want. It was during that whole era of like gang banging, and so it's like it starts off with like this kid who like grows up, and he like doesn't care for his culture. Like he's like, oh, bean burritos. He would eat bean burritos every day. He would always be bullied, and then one day he ends up flipping it. He told him like bite it, like to the guy that was bullying him, and he liked it, and he started selling them. So he like became a young entrepreneur at a very young age. Flipping these burritos from like his mom, and so he grows up. Eventually, becomes a dealer because he's so good at he's just so charismatic. Eventually, obviously, that shit you can't do that lifestyle having a family and shit. So he ends up working these like simple jobs. Eventually, he gets a job at Frito-Lay as a janitor. He's simple, but he's also very like inclined into like mechanical engineering. Like when he was younger, he would like pull things apart and like mess around with them. So when he starts working at Frito-Lay, he like starts questioning these like machines and whatnot. But like it's these people who've been working there for so long. It's like, and then this guy just started like as a janitor asking him questions like about their machine, and like it's more like respecting the ranks where it's like, these people run the machine, these people do this, these people do this. It's very rank worthy, I guess. Eventually,
also spoiler alert, guys.
Oh yeah, these are spoilers in case. But eventually, like he ends up like talking to one of the guys up top, not all the way, but like a machinist, and like he gets really close to them. He starts learning from him. It gets to the point where Frito-Lay is like losing money because they're just not making sales. And so they're starting to close down factories, and he's like worried about it. And then like he legit one day was with his kids at a park, and they were eating like, I don't even know, I think it was elote. And then the kid's like, oh, it's spicy, it burns, but like good burn, His idea was like, oh, like dude, like we've had this, like what do all Hispanic people like to do with like their foods? They had like chile, they had chile, they had tajin, they had chamoy, like something to give it a kick, salsas, like it's. And so he pretty much like takes the risk and calls the guy, like the head guy, I forgot his name, something Enrico. He's like the CEO of PepsiCo. They end up trying it like flops, and then eventually a whole new department is like created for him. Like I think it's like multicultural something. But like I cried like a little. It's very touching. Like it's one of those movies where like it just gets you. Like it's just truth, like it's based on true events type shit. It just reminds me, like I said, McFarlane or like Spare Parts, Yeah. And I think it's more like it just hits me more at home because I'm just Hispanic and it's a Hispanic.
I agree with that.
It's a great movie.
I wanted to ask this question because like I honestly don't know. I just heard it from like news articles, but since you watched the movie, I don't know if you maybe looked more into it. Supposedly what I heard was like he wasn't actually the one that like invented it, or I don't know, something was faked by a person.
I didn't really look into it, to be honest. So it could be. Like I said, I just watched the movie. Yeah. One night I was really at sub at night, like Veronica went to sleep, and I was like, I'm bored. Yeah. And I saw that someone posted it, and I was like, oh, I might as well watch it. But I mean, yeah, we could look into it probably. I guess like it's based on true events doesn't mean it's fully true.
So I don't know. I'll have to look into it
stuff
too.
That just exploited.
Even if it was faked, like even if it didn't stem from him and everything was just like done differently, the point is my boy got the bag and he played his part and he did what he had to do for his family. So whether it happened or if it was faked, who's to judge? Fuck it. He got the bag.
He got the bag.
And speaking of your heritage, guys, this is a good segue to our next question. Appreciate this. We hope that answered your question on the thoughts on the Hot Cheeto movie. We appreciate you asking that question. The next one right here. What's something that makes you proud of your heritage? Los Compas for life. With the number 4.
Someone else can answer before me.
Shit.
Damn, if you really got to think about it, are you actually proud of it? Oh, damn, that's crazy.
No manches, That's your answer, Miguel. I'm not gonna let you answer anything else. I'm not gonna let you.
No, that's not my answer. Obviously, what I feel. Okay, you know what sucks. So what really sucks. I don't say it with our extended family, but I say it with like your guys' extended family, like both of you specifically. But like the togetherness, the inclusivity, the events. Yeah. Hey, come hang out. We'll fucking make this day, or pull up. We'll just chill, make this day, or just hang out, whatever.
Yeah.
Family events like that, like just the togetherness of the culture. with Mexican culture, basically. Like, stick together, do things together, like. And I don't know where we went wrong with, like, I mean, our relatives, because we used to be like that, but then we kind of grew up and just drifted apart. Now it's more like I treat my friends like that, obviously. But that's one thing I'm proud of. I'm proud of, like, you know, La Raza over here just always sticking together, fighting for each other kind of thing, covering each other's backs, working hard, honest kind of thing.
For me, it's that too. Like the togetherness of like the culture itself. Families always being close. But I don't know. I love everything about our culture, bro. I love the food. I love the music. I love how passionate we are about certain sports and shit like that. Fucking our movies, our fucking just everything about the Mexican culture, the fucking traditions, Dia de los Muertos kinds of things. Just all that stuff is something that's so intriguing, and like I'm always finding out new things about our culture that I never knew before. And the more I dive deeper into it, just the more I love our culture. I don't know, just all that shit. It's just a combination of everything that makes me like proud of being a fucking Mexicano.
No, they said one thing. You gotta answer one thing only.
Nah.
They pick one thing. Yeah, they said one thing.
What's something? Nah, I can't, bro. There's too much.
That's the same thing as one thing.
There's too much. Los Angeles Azules. There, I'll choose them.
The Dia de los Muertos stuff is pretty cool too. Like, you know, I can.
Nah, I'm gonna go show you a chance.
Like, all right.
Get a chance.
It's because that's yours, huh? That's yours, but to say,
Nah. I mean, I'm more like her now. I'm like, I think it's a little more of this and that. But like,
it's too much to choose.
But I think at the root of it all is what Miguel said. I think just the bonds that you have with one another, and I think it reflects not also on your immediate family, but I think, like I said, with us, like I think because we had that background, like I think that's why we're so close. It's like more like, you know, we're, you know, none of us are related at all, but like at the end of the day, like I would treat you guys like as my brothers, and it's just more that you always extend that arm out to like help someone and bring them in. You know, you never like push people away. It's more like, how can I bring, you know, more people together?
It's funny though, because like you said, none of us are related, but whenever we hang out with each other's family, it just feels like normal. It doesn't feel different. Like,
yeah, like when I hang out, like when I would go to Miguel's house and like, you know, his dad would like rip on me and his mom would like rip on me. Like, it's like, it just feels like it's like my parents just like saying shit to me. When I go to your family, like I've told you this before, like your mom's rice and my mom's rice taste like almost identical. It's just so weird to me because I've always considered my mom's as top. Like I've always forever, but it's just like simple things like that. It's like, fuck, dude, like we all grew up differently and whatever. Like, again, we didn't know each other until working together at Target, but at the same time, it's like, feels like wherever we are, seems like we have the same upbringing, so we value the same shit, and so we live the same way with our families as like any other family.
We're each other's work husband is what you're saying. That's all I heard from that conversation. We all met at work. Bro. That's what I heard. I'm kidding. Yeah, honestly, go through all your siblings leaving like a roasted marshmallow by fuck you and fuck you.
But I don't know. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, I think, and I think it sucks because back then, like, I think, and I'm saying this on my aspect, like, I think my family was a lot more closer, and I feel like the more we progress into, you know, this digital age or whatever, it's like, hey, you know, like, we'll FaceTime. That's it. But like, instead of like going to say, you know, visit someone, or like, hey, I talked to you on the phone. Like, okay, like, there's that. Whereas back then, it's like, if you wanted to see someone, like, you had to go visit them. You had to say hi to them. Like, I remember growing up, like, I would always be here at my uncle's house, like, every other weekend, vice versa, because it's like, it's the only family you had growing up, like, people that were like local to you. And then it's like, now it's like, I don't know. I think we also take time for granted now.
I agree with that. Y viva México, cabrones.
Tomorrow against USA. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. I'll be there.
Where are they playing?
Yeah, they're playing USA tomorrow in semifinals of the whatever. Where? Las Vegas, actually. That's the Las Vegas game tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Let's catch a plane. Let's go. Let's catch a plane tonight right now. All right. I'll see you in Fresno.
I'll put 100 on the roulette. Let's go. I'll get that.
That's kind of crazy.
Yes, sir. All right. We hope that answered your question. We appreciate you submitting that. You know who you are. Everybody, we shout out, just another shout out to everybody who submitted a question. We appreciate you guys. You know who you guys are. And we appreciate you guys so much. Next question here. And I think we kind of talked about this before, but we still want to answer it for him. So what retro video games made an impact on us?
007, GoldenEye, and 64.
Wait, how did that make an impact, though? I get that you liked it.
Because I think it made an impact on me because it's the video games that I have memories with my cousins, and that's how it made an impact on me. And it was more like we would use GoldenEye to settle debates. Yeah. It's like, if you win, like, okay, we'll do this. If you don't win, we're doing this. What movie you're watching, we'll play for it. It settled our debates. It's also
so if you sucked, you sucked. All right.
Yeah, but like, if you sucked, you were never like getting whatever you wanted.
What do you define as a retro game, though?
Bro, come on.
Because
you get too like detail oriented with these. It's as simple as retro, bro.
The 64 is not retro to me.
What's a retro?
Super Nintendo is. Super Nintendo and like Sega, but not the Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64 is retro, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay, maybe I'm just older.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you're older like a year. What are you talking about?
To me, it was Duck Hunt. But that was because that was a time each one of the cousins was together, and we just be like, all right, we settle this on the Duck Hunt. That's it. We take it to the ducks.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Duck Hunt is a classic. But
if we count the 64 as retro also, I'm going to say Banjo-Kazooie because that shit had me fucking thinking all the time.
Hell yeah, dude.
That shit was
that's a good one.
That shit was a whole puzzle game.
Miguel, to answer your fucking question, typically the term retro is given to something which is at least 20 years old.
There you go.
Damn, so
I'm retro. But not yet 40. So it can't be more than 40. I think after that, it becomes antique or vintage.
Super retro.
So GoldenEye was in 1997. That is more than 20 years ago. It is retro. Pichoco if you're looking at that here.
There you go. Case closed, motherfucker. I agree with Moises though. In my opinion, any game that was like co-op or involved more than one person, the games that were most impactful, I always say that Donkey Kong Country is my favorite game of all time, and that's still a fact. But it's just when you get together with friends and your cousins.
That was your solo game though.
Yeah, that was my solo game. But when it came to like getting together with my cousins or friends and we got together, like you said, play GoldenEye or we played Mario Party. Mario Party was the fucking shit.
Mario Party.
And then
families back then.
Exactly. I don't know if you guys ever played another game called Vigilante 8 or Vigilant 8. It was a card game. It was kind of like it was kind of like Twisted Metal where you just go around shooting other people's cards. That game was fire too. Just any game out there that had 4 players split screen, you had to go against each other or play with each other. Just fucking that shit had the most.
That's a good one. Conker's Bad Fur Day. That was a great game. All the mini games in that game. Oh, and then I think I'm trying to think of what year did like Rock Band and Guitar Hero come out. That has to be more than 20 years old, right?
That's not vintage.
No.
Or that's not retro.
It's more than 10 for sure, but not 20.
Bro,
no.
Think to yourself, Moises. What year did you give GoldenEye 007?
97.
When did Rock Band and Guitar Hero become a thing?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
It's a PS2 game. Look up when PS2 came out.
Damn, so hey, we're close. 2 more years and it's vintage or retro.
Damn, the original
Rock Band came out in 2005.
Damn.
Yeah, 2005.
It's a classic though. It's a classic for sure.
It's a classic because that was another one that had a big impact because it just all the cousins played it. It's like who can get a higher score. I think any N64 or NES game. Duck Hunt. I had the 2-pack, the Duck Hunt and Super Mario.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just remember growing up, I was a kid that I would play the game and I would sit there and then I would hold it like this. And then when I wanted to jump further, I would move my whole body and try to jump all the way across.
Before the Wii became a thing.
I even remember like my uncles and my dad playing Mario NES.
Same.
So it's
Super Mario World to be specific. No, that's a classic too.
Yeah, you could even say Pokemon Blue, Red, Yellow version was also.
Hell yeah, bro! Link up, Miguel. Let me trade Pokemon with you.
I never played any of the Pokemon games except for Pokemon Stadium.
All right, guys. Next question here, just because it's a very similar question, but very different question. If you know what I mean. Got you thinking, huh? No, it's still a similar question. When are the Game Boys gonna be on the pod, guys? When are the Game Boys gonna be on the pod? Whenever you want to be on the pod, hit us up. Let us know when you are down. We would love to have you guys on the podcast.
We'll talk games all day.
Hell yeah, bro. I could talk about this shit all day, 24 hours, 7 days a week. I could tell you about my little... I'd be watching your video, guys. I'm a fan. I watch you guys' shit. I could talk to you guys about my experiences of, delving into the world of retro video game hunting. I failed. I think only lasted a month, but it was an experience for sure. I could talk about that with you guys.
I don't have the commitment or the knowledge behind it.
I'd be so down to collect like boxed games, but they're just so fucking expensive, man. Like the old Super Nintendo games.
I just want my... Wait, do you still have my 64, Miguel?
Yeah, it's right.
He still has it. He's sitting on this shit right now to share.
I'll get that shit back.
Yeah, but guys, we would love to have you guys on the podcast. So let us know when you guys are free. We record on Wednesdays if that works for you guys. We can make something happen,
or we'll set something up,
or we'll set something up that works with your schedule too. Whatever it takes, we'll make it happen with you guys. So yeah, hit us up, shoot us a DM. This last question that's not really a question. I feel like it's more like a statement. I feel like Miguel can kind of guess who this is from. Why is Miguel such a bitch with a little emoji one like this?
That could be anybody, bro. Anybody. I have a target on my back no matter where I go.
Yeah,
bro. This is all this riz, bro. It's all this riz that I have, bro. It's just people be jealous and hating out here, bro.
And I swear it's not me asking the question. Like I can show you the proof, but I don't want to expose their name.
Either one of you. Wait. Do you know who it is? Does it tell you who it is?
Yeah, it tells me who it is, but I don't want to expose them. You know, I can't expose our fans.
If I guess it right, what you tell me about right?
It was Josabo. It was. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn,
bro. I would guess that's the boy Hopple, but I mean, maybe
I don't know. I can't say.
The boy, what do we call him as the code name? Oh,
Kids Next Door?
Karabushka.
Karabushka.
Danny, Moises' brother, could be another one. There's a lot of people.
It's an answer you're never going to get.
Though, we got to give a shout out to Carlos, bro. It's his birthday today, so
shout out Carlos.
Carlos from El Salvo.
He's turning 40, guys. Feliz 40. Feliz 40.
Wait, for real?
I know he's an old man. But he's young at heart. He's young at heart. I respect him. No, I don't know. I'm kidding. He's not 40.
I'm like, all right.
He's young, bro. He's young.
Our age?
I think he's younger than us, to be honest.
No.
Shout out Carlos, though. Shout out Carlos. We hope you have a fantastic, fabulous, fun-filled day with the people that you love. And may you have many, many more birthdays to come. So hope you have a good one today. But yeah, guys, I think that's all we have for everybody today. I think this is a good place to end it off.
I think Moy had like one question, though. Maybe a couple. I don't know if he wants to ask him today or not.
A couple?
I mean, I can do a quick fire.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I say just do... Oh, yeah. All right. Never mind.
Quick fire, but like literally like just boom, top of your noggin.
Bam, bam.
Number one, what's your favorite pizza topping?
Oh my God. Is this actually a question?
That was actually one before this whole pizza debacle. Before this pizza debacle, I
don't believe it.
We kind of sauce as a topping? Oh, he admitted it. He said cheese is a topping.
This is about to say that bread is the fucking topping, dude.
Bacon? Oh, you're on that premium shit. Okay.
Bro, I'm a sausage, mushroom, olive kind of guy.
Sausage and mushroom.
But what's your favorite? They said one topping, homie.
Sausage. God, you know I love that sausage.
Italians or spicy? Never mind. This
Italian, bro.
Move on.
My boy. This will always want some detailed answers here.
Can you tell that I ordered a lot of pizza?
I think my favorite topping, just because it's the safest, is pep. But I love pineapple. But it has to be Hawaiian.
I'm into the episode here. All right. I'm sorry, guys.
Everybody
catch you on the next one.
Yeah, I'm cool later.
All right, peace out, y'all.
What are the top things on your bucket list?
One of the top
thing on our bucket list?
Go to Japan. Japan and spend a cool month there or something. Bro. I don't know. Just go to Japan in general, man. I want to go.
I think that's my same. That's my same. Yeah, I think we're all the same.
Okay, so we're all going to Japan one day.
Yes. Sir. That's gonna happen.
I'm down for that. If you knew a friend was being cheated on, what would you do?
I would let them know right away.
Get in on the action. Oh wait.
I'm fucking dumb, bro. Miguel is for the streets, bro. He's for the streets.
Oh, yo. I'm sorry. That was my alter ego. My bad.
Oh, damn.
Wait, what did you say? Did you say Tom?
Only Miguel, man. Only Miguel.
Let them know? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
As opposed to what, Miguel? As opposed to what?
No, let them know. Just, I don't know.
You're gonna let your boy get cheated on?
If you knew her mom was getting cheated on, would you let her know?
Fuck.
You're gonna let me get cheated on, man?
Damn, he's really gonna let it happen to you.
God, I thought
what if he's happy with her, and like it's just a quick thing,
What does that even mean?
Miguel, if I'm being cheated on, I want to know.
Okay, all right. I'll point that out. I'll write that down just in case, Hopefully never happens,
he's gonna fucking join in on the action.
He's gonna be like, "Fuck," he said, "If A." Fuck. Which one do you tell me to go with? I'm fucking done. If you guys think Miguel's a piece of shit, write it down in the comments below. God.
Next question.
Miguel, bro.
All right, keep it coming.
Oh, bro, the next one. This one's funny because it's just what are people's first impressions of you?
A scumbag, Miguel. Miguel's a scumbag, bro.
That's not the first impression. That's usually the third impression.
The first impression was, hey, bro, this guy's kind of quiet, kind of, does his own thing. Third time you meet him, bro, this guy's a scummy. He's trying to get with your girl.
Hey, it's always the quiet ones, man. It's always the quiet ones.
Not even. Whoa, okay, hold on. Disclaimer before you fucking ruin my image here. That is not true. This is all for the podcast, all right?
No,
for the record, we didn't tell him to say that. Those are his own thoughts. Those are his own processes.
I feel like I kind of give a mean vibe to people. I don't know why. Just because I might have a serious face.
I was like, I think you just have a serious, simple say. You just have a red steam bitch face. Like, it's like you're not phased. You're just kind of like.
Yeah, but if they were to get to know me, they would know I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy.
I'm just a shy, quiet person at first.
I think
I'm a scumbag.
Just he's just that.
What? What?
He's that guy.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Yeah. This was a teddy bear.
Man.
A mean one.
I never get mad. Oh, I never get mad, bro.
I don't know, man.
Except for last episode. That shit was stupid.
The last episode.
Never want to play that game ever again. All right, guys. Well, thanks for answering those quick fire questions. We learned a lot. We learned a lot from Miguel in these past.
One more deep one. No, we can't end it like that. I need to restore my image,
What was the last thing you confessed to?
Being a fucking scumbag.
Tell me why I was about to say the same shit. I'm about to say the same questions,
bro.
No, what do you mean? The last thing I confessed to? Stealing someone's food in the fridge.
Your sister's?
That wasn't mine. It could have been anyone's.
Hey, fuck your brother for stealing my bulgogi meat.
Damn. You still don't forget about that, huh? That's crazy. That was years ago. That. I remember who I went with too. That's crazy. That, bro. That was a crazy trip too.
I didn't get to go, and Miguel brought me back some Korean barbecue, and everyone's in the family, bro. They just don't care about your feelings.
They just don't care.
That's a hot take, yo.
They just take what they can have.
I remember what the last thing I confessed to. I think I was being an asshole to Monica. So I think I just like.
You're like, it was me, my fault.
I think I just admitted that I was wrong to something.
I'm the scumbag. Sure that's like crazy.
That. Yeah, but at least I admitted it.
I mean, Miguel
I was a scumbag in the moment, but I redeemed myself. All right, guys. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for listening to Los Scumbags podcast. We appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Why you nervous? Scumbag.
I'm get it. Hey, sometimes I tend to stutter sometimes, Thank you guys for joining us on another episode number 47. We can't believe you guys have made it this far with us, guys. This is a team effort, this is a group effort. It's not just us, it's you, it's you as well. And we appreciate you guys being here every single week.
Also, what do you guys want to see for the 50th? We got to go big for the 5-0, right?
Big 5-0. Live episode? Are we all meeting up together and doing a live episode?
We're exposing everybody's lies out here, so we're going to have an anonymous donation box.
Come in, we'll put you in a sound booth, we'll mask your voice, we'll mask you. No one will know who it is, except for us.
And then Miguel will expose you in the end.
And then at the end, Miguel will just delete.
That's not even true.
He'll just release the transcripts.
For the right price, I might.
See, we do it.
There you have it. Miguel being Miguel. Yes, Thank you all for joining us. I'm sorry. If you have yourself a Miguel out there, I'm sorry. They do tend to grow with characters sometimes. They do get better. You just got to treat them fairly and give them the proper medication. They do loosen up. Thank you for everyone that's been listening. Thank you for all the questions. Those are great questions.
Yes,
maybe we'll do some more. Or even if we don't post them, shoot us in the DM. We're always there. Miguel, I'll let you say some words, and then I'll close the house out again.
Outro, Miguel. Go.
What can I say, bro? I'm in the villain arc right now, so
this guy's been the villain arc since like day one.
Day one. All right, so
still hasn't grasped.
I'm not a scumbag. I don't know what these fools are talking about. I have no idea. Thanks for listening to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing this episode. I've learned a lot about my two homeboys over here. They think I'm probably the worst human being they've met in their life, but I'll change that slowly. Yeah. Thanks for joining us tonight, this morning, this afternoon. Whenever you're listening to this. One last final shout out again to Polinitis, who listens to us on his long road trips during work. He said the ghost episode with the Nun Sisters was really scary and he couldn't finish it. So we're probably gonna work on not having super scary things on here.
What's going on here, Poli? Come on.
He likes some more goofballs, and I think everyone appreciates some more goofballs. So, we'll try to keep the goofiness up, but we will still have serious episodes, obviously. All kinds of stuff on here. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay ready.
We're a Swiss Army knife. We got different shit coming out.
Speaking about that, guys, though, tune in to the next episode. Episode number 48 is going to be a very, very amazing episode because we have a special guest coming on. Let me tell you right now, I'm going to give you a heads up. You guys are going to be laughing your asses off the whole time because this guy is funny. I'm not going to say who he is. Just keep an eye out for an update midweek. We'll let you know who we're having on, and it's going to be an amazing episode that you don't want to miss. So.
And there you go, ya tú sabes, suscríbete, dale like y pégale a esa pinche campanita so you never know when we, so you always know when we drop. Oh, I almost got ahead of myself. Thank you. Shout out to everyone who listens to us. It's been real, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, sir. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.
Later.
Deuces.